Good afternoon, it's Jeremiah with Affordable Mobility Solutions. Today I'm shooting a video of our 2019 Ford Transit XLT. This is a 350 model, and this, like most of our vehicles, is a mobility and wheelchair accessible van. I'll get right to the conversion. This is a rear entry, manual doors. These 4 doors here, I can do all these one finger. I can unlock them, swing them out, and they're actually held back here magnetically. So if it's a strong wind or something, these doors won't swing open and bop you in the head. You definitely don't want that. Very easy to do. You just hit the unlock, slide it with the unlock button there. I can do it all with one hand, so I'm sure you can do it with 2 hands. In order to get the lift to operate, we have to have the key on. Key has to be on. Emergency brake must be set, okay? That right there tells you that your lift is ready to go. So come back here. We're going to hit unfold. This is a 34-inch wide lift. And then we hit down. It's got the ADA compliant lighting here and inside the van. It's got handlebars on both sides. This lift is so new. Sometimes you have to give a little clap right here to get that down. This actually has a place to hold the remote. When it's down, you can put it here if you want a place to hold the remote. Or when it's up, you can put it down here. So a couple different places to hold the remote. The lift is 51 inches long, so 34 inches wide by 51 inches long. You can see right here, it's got a limit lifting capacity, 800 pounds. So 800 pound lift capacity. Coming inside the van, there's 63 inches of headroom coming inside the van, and inside the van there's about 69 inches of headroom. So a big van with a lot of room in it. You can get 1 wheelchair back here, possibly 2, fairly easily. And when it's time to put the lift back up, we hit the up button. And then we fold her up. So 2 different cycles here. Just like so. You can see it just hangs perfectly right there. And then you can also turn it off if you like. It shuts out the lights up there. You can swing your doors back shut. And once you've got all your passengers secure inside, you are ready to roll. I'm going to do a quick walk around to the van. This van only has 1,000 miles on it. It's a 2019. This is essentially a brand new van. We bought this from one of our local wholesalers. They had a company that used it. It was too tall for what they were wanting to use it for. I guess it wouldn't get in the parking garages that they wanted, so they ended up trading it back in. Extremely clean. I cannot find a mark or a scratch on this van. I'm not saying there's not a single thing, but we go over these things with a fine-tooth comb. I'm having a real hard time seeing any blemishes on it. Tires are still pretty much brand new condition. I don't see a door ding. I don't see any kind of scuffs on this van. It is excellent condition. As far as the interior of the van, I wanted to show you the VIN number there. Ends in 4756. I've also ran an auto check or a Carfax on this van. You can see the VIN number there. Ends in 4756, so 2019 350. No accidents reported, no damage reported. 1 owner. It was a former rental fleet vehicle. Everything you see is green. That's exactly what we want to see. All it shows is the history of it being sold. So a perfect Carfax report. Very important. The interior of the vehicle, super clean. All brand new condition. I'm a non-smoker. I can smell smoke from a mile away. You can see the current miles, 1,052 miles. Brand spanking new, darn near. Same on the passenger side. Everything looks great. It's got 2 different keys. Got your keyless remote. As you can see in the pictures, we have all the warranty books in here. Whatever it came with, they have not been opened. As far as the interior of the vehicle, it's got these carbon fiber floors, very easy to clean. Has 3 seats in the second row, 3 seats in the third row. The great thing about these seats is they're easily removable. They've got these latches here, you can pull them out relatively easy. You can configure this van however you want. We can remove this seat for you. You can get a smaller wheelchair up here and a larger one in back. You can remove this entire second row, have room for 5 and 2, possibly 3 wheelchairs. You can remove all these seats and have room for possibly 3 or 4 wheelchairs. A lot of this, of course, depends on the size of the wheelchairs. But right now it's set up to hold 8 passengers. And in the back, we've got room for at least 1 wheelchair. It could be a fairly large wheelchair, or 2, even 2 average size to small wheelchairs. So it's all set up. Tell us how you want us to configure it. Has all the rear air. You can see all the vents. Multiple vents in the back, so no matter who's back here, they're going to stay either hot enough or cold enough. Plenty of storage up top. Has the rear air controls, so the passengers in the rear can get their own temperature. Of course, you have the controls up here. Super clean vehicle inside and out. Pretty much all brand new condition. When I go to start the van up, starts up first time every time. You can see all the dummy lights work. Check engine airbag, all those work. Of course, none of those are on. Let's pop the hood so you can listen to it run. Underneath the hood, idles properly, everything looks great, no signs of any damage. We check these over very thorough before we bring them in. Underneath the van, much of the same. All very clean. Rust free. Again, this van looks and runs and everything looks brand new on it. And folks, I don't care who you buy from, make sure they get out and make a video like this for you. There's vans that can be pulled out of the water, pulled out for floods. They look great up like this. You get underneath them and they're all rusted out. Make sure you know what you're getting. If they won't get out and they won't make a video for you, what exactly are they selling you? Who are you buying from? Buy from a company like Affordable Mobility Solutions. We've been in business over 8 years. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. I am the owner, Jeremiah. I'm taking my time to make videos of these vans. I want you to know exactly what you're getting. The day you lay eyes on this van, I want you to say that is exactly what I was expecting. So let me take the van out for a quick drive so you can hear it run. Before I take it out and give it a quick spin, we've checked the power windows in this van, even though it only has 1,000 miles on it. My guys touched all the buttons. I have 3 mechanics. We go over all our vehicles, we inspect them all. We've tested the heat, the air, the radio, everything on this van works. But let's get it out so you can hear it run. Okay, the last portion of the video. I always like to get the vehicles on a test drive. I'm going to get it on the highway so you see that it runs and drives nicely, the engine's strong, that it shifts smooth, and that whether you take advantage of our free shipping anywhere in the lower 48 states, or you fly in or drive in to drive this van home, you know that it's roadworthy, that we're not hiding anything, that we're not pulling any punches, that you get what you see. And that beep you heard, it showed me the fuel is low. We got 50 miles left. We don't fill these things up a lot. People will siphon gas at our dealership sometimes, so if they get away with $5 or $10 in gas, I certainly don't want them getting away with $50 in gas. So anyways, the joys of running a small business. Cruise control works fine. The van runs and drives nicely down the highway. You can see the steering wheel straight. It's not bouncing back and forth. And folks, when you're out there, when you're looking at who you're going to buy your mobility van from, keep in mind we have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. If you're looking at another dealership, find out what their rating with the Better Business Bureau is. If they don't have an A+ rating, I would ask you, why are you doing business with them? Do business with a company that has a good reputation. If you buy from an individual, buyer beware. If they sell you something that's a lemon, if they don't get the title for you properly, there's not a whole lot you can do about it. As dealers, we are governed by the state which we sell vehicles in. They're very strict on us. We have to provide titles. We have to abide by certain standards. So that is definitely an advantage of buying from a dealer. I'm going to give the van a hard brake. As you can see, no squeaking, no grinding. This van runs, drives, looks like a brand new van. And for about $20,000 less than a brand new van. But a beautiful van. And when I go back to when you're comparing us who you want to buy from, keep in mind when you call, you're talking to the owner. That's me. I'm Jeremiah. You know, if you're talking to another dealership and they've got some salesman talking to you, is he even going to be working there in 6 months? I promise you, 5 years, 10 years from now, I'll be the one answering the phone. If there's a problem, you can come and talk to the owner. I don't have a quota to meet. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you the truth. That's how I do business. That's why we sell so many vans. And that's definitely an advantage of doing business with the dealership, where you can deal directly with the owner. Low pressure sales, no pressure sales. And also ask yourself, does the competition, do they get out and make a video for you? Do they talk about measurements? Do they show you everything about the van inside and out? Because I want you to buy a van, but I want you to buy a van that works for you. And I've been doing these videos for 8 years. I've never had someone call me back and when they get the van and say, Jeremiah, this is not what I was expecting. These videos show so much. They show exactly what you need, but if there's something else you need to see, if you want to see more pictures, if you want some more measurements, please let me know. I'll go the extra mile. I'll make sure you know exactly what you're getting. We do have financing available. Check us out 24 hours a day online at www.mobility316.com. Give me a call anytime, 316-262-VANS. That's 316-262-8267. My name's Jeremiah. Again, I am the owner. If you're ever going to come by, please always make an appointment with us. I know your time is valuable. We don't want to miss you. Give me a call. And as always, thank you so much for checking out Affordable Mobility Solutions, where mobility is affordable. Call us today.